Hey everyone, I don't know if you can see me, it's still pretty dark. It's Edward here from Porsche Clubs International and 100% Porsche Drive Days, Porsche Drivers Australia. So it's early in the morning, pre-dawn. We're heading out today for a bit of a drive. I'll just make a few videos of what we get up to today. Going for a breakfast. It's pretty cold outside. I've just fueled up, given the car a bit of a wash. It's funny how we wash our cars before a drive. I don't know why we do that. We wash our cars before a drive and then they get completely filthy during the drive, covered in bugs. But my car had bugs on from a drive earlier in the week and I had to get those bugs off because you just need the car clean when you start a run. It's crazy, but that's just the way we are, right? So anyway, you know, we're in for a good drive. Let's see what we get up to today. Cheers. G'day everyone, Edward here from 100% Porsche Drive Days and Porsche Drivers Australia. So here we are having a bit of a drive today. It's pretty cold actually. It's probably about 11 degrees. We're just waiting for everyone to arrive. We've got the cars in the background there. We've got about 15 cars. I just needed to show my Porsche Drivers Australia hoodie. I promised I would, so there it is. For all you Porsche Drivers Australia guys, you know, they're available on the Porsche Drivers Australia Facebook page, and I think it's also, if you're just a member of Drive Masters, it's a great little hoodie. I think it was about, I can't remember what it was, but just go to the website. There's links on there. I'll tag some people in there so that they can make some comments as well. So we're going to make a bit of a video today of our drive. It's not a very long one. It's just a nice little breakfast drive we're going to have. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Hey guys, so we're on our drive now. We've got I just wanted to share a little thing. I think you guys all know about driving a cavalcade of Porsche, especially when you're leading the group. You look back in the rear view mirror and all you can see is a line of Porsches as far as the eye can see, and there's just nothing like that. I just love that so much. All different cars. I can see in my rear view mirror now a Series 2 GT3 997 with the LED lights. I've got a 986 Boxster S behind me as well. A bit further back there's a 997, then there's a 991 Carrera S, Cayman GTS. Further back there's a yellow GT3. There's a beautiful black GTS, absolutely gorgeous car. You know, and there's more. I've forgotten how many. There's another white Boxster behind us as well. You know, but just to see these cars on the country road in the morning, the sun's shining, it's 12 degrees outside, we've got a breakfast to go to. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's what Sports Cars Together is all about. And you know, I'm loving this car. I've got the dampers set to stiff here so I can feel the road. I've got my sports button on. Of course, the sports exhaust is on. You've got to leave that on. I don't even know why there's an off switch to the sports exhaust. I really don't. You might as well just leave the thing on all the time. Yeah, so you don't want to wake up the neighbours. I'd love to get woken up by a sports exhaust every morning. That'd be the best alarm clock in the world. Anyway, we're going to crack on. So I just wanted to share those couple of thoughts with you. Cheers. Hey guys, here we are just on the side of the road having a bit of a break. Just thought I'd show you the cars we got. Grouping up over there. It's really handy to have all this bush around if you need to go to the lavatory, which is what I just did. So I'll just flip the camera and we'll have a look at who we got. Cheers. So here we are, just pulled up. As you can see, we've got a nice group of cars. I'll just go through and we'll have a look at them all. Let's see if I can name them all off, right? In real fast pace. 987 Boxster S, 992 911 GTS. We got a Cayman GTS, 991 Series 1 GT3, 981 GT4 Series 1, which I reckon is the better one. Cayman S, 981 Cayman, sorry. Got thrown off by the red calipers there. So 981 Cayman, 986 Boxster, great little car this one, 991 Carrera S, 997 Carrera, 997 Series 2 Carrera S. My favourite car here, 997.2 GT3, 986 Boxster S, and another 981 GT3. So there you go. Really nice group of cars. We're in the middle really of nowhere. This is Australia. This is early in the morning, you know, just got to watch out for kangaroos really. That's about it. A speed hump over there we didn't realise. It's an absolutely killer speed hump. A killer. Lucky the 991 GT3's got the old nose lifter. Here he is. GTS Lifestyle. Back now. We've had our breakfast. Took a bit longer for our food to come out today, but that's okay. The time went really quickly because guess what we're all talking about? Porsche. We're just going from table to table and we just strike up a conversation about what's the best car. And you know, my personal view is if anyone's watching this video and they want to get an investment car, an investment Porsche, the original 986 2.5 manual Boxster. At the moment you can pick these things up for nothing. Now the thinking here is that the Boxster, this particular one, is the first ever Boxster. Now that might not seem like much to most people and they might think, oh yeah, but there's the 987's better and the 981 was better and so on and so forth, and that may be true in some respects, but the 2.5 manual Boxster first of all has the original motor. It hasn't been bought out, so it'll be a little bit more reliable. Okay, it still has a Nickersill liners, and also it has the dual rail IMS instead of the single rail IMS. Not to mention the fact that it's not overpowered for its drivetrain or its gearbox, although that particular one can take a lot more power. It's a sweet little car, and if you can get one unmolested in manual, in original factory condition, without all of the fake sat navs and, you know, stereos pulled out and whatever, and just get one that's been looked after with reasonable kilometres, you're going to get a car that you'll be able to keep for a while, enjoy. It makes an absolutely cracking sound. You know, I don't like saying this, but it sounds better than a 718. It's a flat six. It's a 2.5 litre flat six. You got to remember that the original 2.7 litre RS had 157 or 55 kilowatts, which is around the same power as this. People hold that car in high regard for good reason, but the 2.5 manual Boxster, although it might not be super fast off the line, is a sweet little car, and there are ways to increase the power. So my advice is if you've got one in the market that you can get your hands on and it's in the condition I just described, then buy it and look after it. It can't really go down any further. You know, look for a good service record. So that's my tip for today. And now I'm just going to get into driving with these guys. We've got cars behind me, cars in front. We're going home the same way we came, because going the boring way home is the last thing we want to do. You know, one of the things that we tend to do with our drives is we go down some country roads and back roads to a destination, enjoy the scenery, and having no traffic around is always nice. We always tend to have our lunch or our breakfast or our meet up, and then we go home via the quickest way, which is usually on a highway with lots of traffic, caravans. Well, I've decided to change that. What we're doing today is we're going home by the same way we came. You know, we're not doing anything different than what we did on the way up, which is just cruising along at a reasonable pace at the speed limit and not having having to slow down and worry about overtaking cars. It's beautiful. The sun's out. It's just gone past the hour, and yeah, life is good. So, you know, next time you go for a drive with your Porsche friends or with your club, go back the same way you came. You'll probably end up getting home sooner. Yeah, that's my tip anyway. So we're just getting back into the city now, on the freeway, the beginning of the freeway, and just reflecting on the day. It was a great drive, you know. We didn't go very far, but it was a quality drive with quality people. It's important to do that, you know, when you have a cruise with your Porsches. If you're doing one with the club will obviously take control of you know, who's coming and making sure that everyone plays within the rules. If you're doing a drive on your own with some friends and you've got a few other people coming, it's always important to have people come with you that you know are going to respect rules and add to the value of the day. And we've just got a great group of guys that came along today. And yeah, it's always sad when the day's over, but I'm already thinking now about the next one. Thinking about what I'm going to call it. It's going to be in August sometime, and where we're going to go. Yeah, so there's one other thing. Oh, here comes one of the guys now in his Boxster. Great looking car. That's Richard in his Boxster S. He's got his racing gloves on. I love that. I mean, I wouldn't. He's even got number plates with RS on there for it. It's an RS. He's spent a bit of money on his car. It looks great. I'll turn the camera around. You can see it. It's a Boxster S, but he's really done this thing up. I don't know if you can see it in front of us there, but it looks really low. Like he's done something to that car. It looks incredible. It's got like a wing on the back, and he's dropped it a little bit, and it makes a nice sound. It just looks very purposeful. I think he's done the IMS on it as well, and it sounds incredible. Listen to that. My goodness gracious me, what a car. So you know, that is a stunning looking car. I do love it. One of the good things you can do on the way home when you're bored, and it's pretty boring driving on the motorway or the freeway back home, is to turn on the sports exhaust, stay on the speed limit of course, go under a little tunnel, and just do this. Woohoo! How good's that? Sorry, I'm a child. What can I say? Fuck, it's so funny.
Nice to take the toys out for a play today.
Oh, it is. It's just hilarious. Like going under those little bridges and just giving it a squirt. I mean, it's so much joy. I don't understand it. I think there's something wrong with us.
The toys.
Yeah, boys with their toys.